Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Makes a connection. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Provo. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Sooners are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Great job by the back on the option. And the Sooners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A+ here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Got enough for the 1st down. The Sooners get it past the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
The give to the tailback. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Provo. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll run it again. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. And let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown! Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly complete. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Dumps it to the back. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time on target. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Going right to work up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time he's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the... Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Provo. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Right back to the well. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll try the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quick strike complete. Across the 25, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams